Welcome to 7.8. Today students looked at the mean of a percent. So looking at this example wants us to fill in the table. First of all, we have percent, fraction, and decimal, and everything we have on the very top is our percents that we're going to be using today. So the very first one I have is my 34%. I'm going to write that as a fraction. We know that percents are always out of 100, so I'm going to write 34 over 100 for 34% for being equivalent. Now, as a decimal, 34 out of 100 is the same as 34 hundredths, which I would just write what I just said, 34 hundredths, just like that. Same thing when we go over to our percent with 60. I've got 60%. To write it as a fraction, I would write 60 over 100. Now, your student might know to reduce that to being 6/10. Either one is absolutely fine in this case. All right, and then going to a decimal, I could write 60 out of 100 or 60 hundredths or 6/10, which would look just like this, or our 6/10. Now the next one looks a little bit different to students because it's 112%. Well, 112% is more than 100. So in this case, it's going to follow the same pattern. We're just going to write 112 over 100. Now when I write this one as a decimal, I'm going to have one whole, and then I'm going to have 12 hundredths percent. So notice that because it's more than one, I have a whole number in that one spot. They also had to look at the percent of shading of a figure. So looking at this figure that we have up here, we notice that we have 4 pieces, 3 of them are shaded, which we would know that that is the same as 3/4 of them are shaded, but it says what percent. We know 3/4 is the same as 75% because each of these is worth 25%. So our final answer for this one is going to be, of the shaded ones, we have 75% is shaded. If you have any questions about 7.8, please make sure you see your math teacher.